Hey, what's up, guys? John to into this video. I want to do a post view of the DLC and you know talk over talk about the missions because, like I said in my my last video, I didn't get to do the missions. I didn't have time. But now that I spent enough time, with the game back again, um, my brother-in-law helped me finish them up, and I'm disappointed to say that they weren't as good as I expect. Rockstar out made them out to be, and it just I don't know why they. I don't know. Is it just because they don't have any more like brains? They like if you think about it, they only rely on the same thing they know over and over. Like, oh, introduce new missions, new mission types. But if you look at the past mission types and the future and the present mission types are basically almost the same concept. Um, and that has been since Leslie and and the one of the brother co-founders of GTA left back in 2016. And I'm not hating on them. I'm just saying, like, it's just like I saw the trailer when it first came out. The DLC, I saw the trailer, and you made it seem like we're gonna be able to, like, own the oil, some sort of oil company or some shit like that. But no, you basically are literally going in there, doing the IAH dirty work for free, basically, because they and their missions they're inconsistent. And I'm not talking about the difficulty. I'm talking about the pay. Like, this mission, since I guess they promoted it like it was gonna be like, the next big thing. Um, they should have, give us like, I'm not talking crazy money, like 1 to 2 million, like 200,000. Maybe I was, they could have done like maybe 250 or 40 or maybe 30,000. It would have done like 30 or 40,000. And it's just so disappointed because I'm just a warning to all of you. Do not It's not worth your time, your effort. You don't get none out of it. You don't get none out of doing those missions like you do. For example, the casino heist had a lot of shit to offer, and out of it, in one of those missions, you got to break into the FBI building, or the FIB building, which is like literally right next to the IAA building. And you, after the mission, didn't they during the mission they gave you this suit that I'm wearing right now. But after the mission was done, um, you would have got if you could go to back to your apartment and save it as a new slot or a outfit slot, and you can get to keep it. And I don't know if that's still the thing right now. I have to go ahead and test it out. Um, but yeah, it's not worth it. You don't get anything in return. Like back again with the inconsistencies of the money that you earn. In some missions, you get upwards of 26 if you're lucky, and that's on hard. That's on hard. I'm not talking about like 26 on easy, no, or on normal. No, that's on hard. 26 on a hard. And in some other missions in the same difficulty, you only get like 13 to maybe 14,000, right? And that's you're like, oh, though that's not bad. Well, other missions or other times, other missions gives you like 16,000 or 20,000, you know, and it's just so bad. And like the levels, like the missions, you don't, like I said, you don't get nothing out of it. Like, you don't get a reward. You don't get an office in the IAA building, which would have been fucking awesome to get access to the fucking building. Um, you don't get a new outfits, none of that like exclusive outfit like they did with like in the past like with the yacht. You finish the yacht. Like I know the yacht at this point it became a meme like wasted like $10 million, but now with the last pass update, if you do the yacht missions, you can get the captain's outfit. And the captain's outfit's a really unique outfit. That I like. And there's other hidden outfits that you still you could find, but with this mission they had an opportunity, and just like my ex, they fucking lost that opportunity. They could have struck gold with this with Deal's DLC. They freaking you know they lost it. Like, it's bad. Like, the missions. I'm not saying that the DLC is bad. I'm saying the missions are bad. Don't the missions don't. It's not worth your time. Now the DLC itself, the cars, they're fun to drive. The ones I got my hand on so far. Um, I like the new features they added. It makes life a lot much easier. I don't know why they couldn't do it like 10 years ago, and fucking GTA 5 was on the PS3. You know they could. I don't know. It's just things that and I like I just like to like freaking I like I said, it's just fun. But this is one of the issues I have with them um currently is that they added two assistants, or yeah, two managers, whatever you want to fucking call them, to the warehouses, the original business warehouses, which is like this one and this one, the ones I have. And like I said in the other video, what they could have done with that, they could have instead of you having to go drive over there, because you have to drive over there for in order for you to request something from them. um they could have just add them to your contacts. And I would not give care if I would have get charged like like 10 G's just to call them, or to call them up and be like, hey, can you go get me this supplies, instead of going back, you know every half hour, to go do them or whatever. There's certain misses that they lost opportunity in, you know and the vehicles themselves, I'm digging this new truck. I like it. It handles good. I'll do a review on it later, because it's really, like, honestly, I will do a review and I'll talk about it, and I'll test it out, and not in like a test or fix scenario like other guys do. I'm gonna go ahead off road in real time, and freaking test it out for you so you can see for yourself. Because I noticed that that's what most other YouTubers do. They have a control environment, and like, please, are you gonna like are you ever gonna find a control environment so you can test this out or drive around? Like, please, that's not how it works. But yeah, like back to the freaking features and review ish. I like the fact that they increased the heist payouts for the original heist, and over actually most of all the heist. And they have certain like features, but I just feel like this should have been in the game since long time ago, because you know like, for example, now you can like freaking like open your weapon wheel and put a click R R is it R3 down, for PSN, to put armor, and go on the weapon wheel again. Like, let me see if I can do, like, right there. Look, I have a little bit. I press up and the D-pad to put out health. But just simple things like this they could have added a long time ago. I don't know why they just did. And another thing they could have added, like, they could have made it like, you know I know this is too much to ask, but they could have added something new to the map. We haven't like I don't know what they're gonna actually do with the next GTA Online 2.0, whatever you wanna fucking call it, is gonna come out. But yeah, like the DLC itself is solid, but the missions don't waste your time on it. They're not worth it. Not even for the money, not even for the effort. Like like the only time I can see you like I'll recommend them playing them is if you just want to like see watch the story or you know like enjoy them, but in like making money wise and just like in general, nah, not even close. Like don't do it. You know, it's not worth your time. And yeah, it's just the DLC itself, but there's a couple things like I said they could have changed. Like I don't know. Like I like the fact that they added new modification parts to was it the Turismo R and the Centorno and the El Camino or the whatever I don't know what the El Camino in the game is called. I can't really pronounce. It has, but yeah, I just like the fact that they went back into old cars and add new customization. There's um I'm gonna see there's a car in game that hardly any has any customization, and at this point it should have because it's a really good looking car. But just the fact that it doesn't have any customization, it's just not worth to have. But yeah, I like the fact that they went back and did some things, and overall, it's a good DLC. I'm not saying it's great. It's not up there with like the original heist or the Doomsday or the Casino heist, you know. Um, but yeah, in general, it's a good DLC, But like I said, don't waste your time playing the new missions. They're not worth it. Like I just I just want to make this video and warn you guys about those missions. They're not even worth your time. And without being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.